Everybody, my name's Dan from Encore Motorcars in Sarasota, Florida. Just going to take a quick walk around our 2014 740 LXI extended wheelbase sedan here. This is a sport package car with only 17,000 miles on it. One owner car in one of the most popular color combinations and the hardest to get, I think. We're always on the prowl for white with a tan interior. Very rarely can we come up with them. We end up with a lot of dark colored cars and things that aren't as popular, at least down here in Florida. This car is the X-Drive car, which is the all-wheel drive version of the car. So it's got just about all the equipment that you could order with one of these cars. The 740 in this car, I know that 740 is the engine that is the I guess the smallest displacement, but it is a 6-cylinder engine that has a turbo, so it's got the best of both worlds. Has way more performance than I expected when I first drove one of these cars. It felt like it was a V8 really on the car. The torque is so good on this car, and the fuel economy is good as well. And also the maintenance and the later in life, something you're not probably considering right now. The maintenance on the 6-cylinder engine is going to be very easy to deal with compared to some of the larger engines. The M Sport package has a lot of nice features on it, including these M Sport wheels, and then the other sections that people talk about and are interested in is the front of the car. The front lower section of the grille is a mesh grille, and then it's got the bottom of the car along the lower sections of the car, and the rocker panel between the two wheels is a sportier look. The back section with the rectangular exhaust ports that come out the back down there with that graphite color, really a good look for the car. A couple things on the interior for the X-Drive is the sill plate down here is it's got the M steering wheel. In this particular car, it has the heated steering wheel, and then it's some upgraded interior and sports modes on the car with the M Sport. Love the gauge cluster. It's like a digital gauge cluster, reminiscent of almost like a video game, but very smart looking. And then it matches with the navigation and so forth. And there's so much that they can do with these screens. Shut the door to keep that mounted on the car. Got somebody coming by with a Porsche. This one's got the navigation, of course. Best of the best technology in the 7 Series, the flagship of the BMW line, including this display. And to control the display, we have this iDrive mechanism down here that you can push up and down, and spins also at the same time, and you click on by hitting these buttons down here what the vehicle's showing. You can see that it's got different modes that I'm selecting as I go here, and you can see that it really is once you learn how to use this, it becomes second nature. You can do it just by feeling on it, hitting the buttons with where they are, and then the big screen in here with the big new navigation look that they've got here. Really a great looking dash. This one has the upgraded wood anthracite wood grain. I love the two-tone. It's got the lighter colored places where you keep your arm and your seated area, so that you don't have to be on a hot, dark surface if you're in a heated or a climate that's a little hotter than others. And plus, it's just nice to have that contrast, really a rich looking contrast where they have the lighter color on the dash and then the black carpets, the black lower sections, and that aids in keeping scuffs and dirt to a minimum on this car. The 740 is going to have just about all the equipment that you would want on it on a standard car. Then this car has so much more. Steering wheel controls are here. This is the M Sport steering wheel, a nice soft leather heated steering wheel. This one does have the heads-up display. It's very difficult to capture that on film, so I'm going to leave that off. But basically, it's like a projection. It projects some of the data from the dashboard, like your speed, digital speedometer, your fuel, range till empty can show up on there. There's a bunch of different settings that you can put on there to show you. But one of the best things about it is that you can put your speedometer, your digital speedometer up there, so you always know what speed you're going, and not have to look down at your gauges. Back section, look at the size, look at the enormous space that we have back here, and this is the reason why a lot of the people get the long wheelbase cars, to get the extra space in the back. Also, it does provide a nice smooth ride. You can see the soft touch door that just shut there. That's the same way with the trunk. But the trunk is fully automatic. That's an option for this car. You just hit the button right there and it does pull up by itself. And it does have the backup camera as well. And the button up here to hit, so you don't, it's all fully automatic. That's another option for this car. The backup sensors and the front sensors as well. So, nice set of new Eagles. Let's take a look at the condition of the car. A lot of people just want to see this because they want to see the condition of the car, and the condition of the car is phenomenal. 17,000 miles, one owner car, and basically, as far as we can tell, an off-lease car by looking at the Carfax, which is a clean Carfax, one owner. And take a look at the front section of the car. The front section of the car is basically beautiful condition, without flaw. The wheels, I looked at all this stuff before I started shooting. The wheels are in excellent shape all the way around. I can't find any places where somebody went up against the curb. Especially on this side is the side that I really pay attention to, because this is the parallel parking side of the car. And both wheels, M Sport wheels, nicer upgraded wheels, larger wheels and tires. Give it a little bit more of a sporty stance with those wheels on there, and just in phenomenal condition. We're gonna go pop the hood, just take a look at how nice and clean the engine compartment is. Quickly, just gonna show you the heads-up display unit as well down here. This is the projection area that controls that. It does have the comfort access. Like I said, this locks, and this opens as long as your key fob's within proximity, close enough proximity to the car. It opens up automatically. So much optional equipment on this car. Part of the M is this aluminum foot place to leave your foot there, the resting spot for your foot. We checked all the soft touch doors. Everything is working as like it's supposed to. All the lights and everything will go through our shop, and we check and double check everything to make sure that it's in fantastic condition. This particular car does have a warranty on it. The warranty is, it was a late delivery. It was this car's about 3 years old. We still got another whole year to go, plus another month, and about 32,000 miles left to go before the factory warranty, which is an all-inclusive warranty, expires. You can go to a BMW dealership and have them change the maintenance plan over to your name, so you can have the oil changes and so forth done by BMW along the way without being charged for those. I think there is a small charge to have that converted into your name, but it's worth it if you're going to be doing the services and so forth here at BMW. Well, guys, I think that's about it. I'm just going to jump in the car and we're going to go for a ride to end the video. And this is the most enjoyable part for me, and I'm probably getting sick of hearing from me here, guys. I'm just going to strap my seatbelt on, and I do have 2 sets of keys with this car, and the manuals that go with it as well. So it is the full package, 17,000 miles, and I'm so happy to have this car in stock. That the miles are good, and the colors are good, and also the equipment is all the stuff that everybody's always asking for. You know, you get a 7 Series car and that has the bare bones stuff, and people are wondering what's missing. You know, there's a lot of nice equipment, but to get the pleasure that you can get out of one of these cars, it's all about what the car has been ordered with when it was new, and to make sure it has all the right stuff. was talking to somebody this morning that we discussed. It's not always about the best price. You can have $10,000 or $15,000 worth of equipment easily on one of these cars that's missing, and it completely changes the level of enjoyment for the occupants and the owner. Okay, well, let's get the CRV get out of its own way so we can I can show you the performance here on the car. The general appearance and of the way that for driving this car, I'm used to driving something a little older, and it's really cool and really agreeable. The way that the dash looks, and with the very modern looking digital dashboard, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the big display that's over here to the right. I'm just gonna kind of, on this road, it usually allows me to break open here a little bit and show you the performance, and then we'll be ending the video just about in a minute here. I'm just going to go through the gears real quick while I'm waiting for this person to go forward. I'm going to show you that it does have the paddle shifters. The transmission here is you're able to go down, switch it over to the manual mode by clicking it to the left, and there's a gate, and you can push back or forward with the handle, or you could use your paddles to change the shifter. If you just flip it to the right, it goes back into the regular drive mode, and it's real nice. So here we go, blast off. And to me, I'm used to driving a V8 car, and this car really scoots. The way that the car, the torque that it has, and it seems like it's got some raw power, almost like what I'm used to. The displacement usually is of a V8 usually is the only way that you can get this power. The technology is now in such a way now that you can really harness the power of a 6-cylinder engine, transfer that power to the transmission and to the rear wheels, and it's not about displacement. We used to say there's no replacement for displacement. Well, guess what, boys and girls? They've done it. This car is amazingly fast and has a lot of low-end torque, which is usually what I'm missing off the bat. You jump on that gas pedal and you take off. So when you're getting onto a highway exit, entrance, or taking off from a light, or you got to get around somebody to finish the pass on a 2-lane road, and it's a safety issue at that point, this car does have what it takes to do what you need it to do, and so. Okay, I think that about wraps up the video. I'm not going to belabor this anymore. I will tell you that I couldn't find a flaw in the car. There's no smoke smell in the interior. There's no noises. It's under factory warranty, so there's no worry for somebody having to deal with an issue that is not going to be covered. The factory warranty is still on the car, but there's condition issues that people worry about, history issues. Maybe somebody that went into a fender bender, didn't report it, and now it's got a panel that's painted that's going to look bad later. None of that stuff is happening on this car. I've been over it with a fine-tooth comb, and whoever gets this car, this is going to be a great car for whoever owns this car in the future. My name's Dan. Like I said, I'm the eBay manager, and I handle internet sales here. My phone number is 941-915-7637. If you want to contact me directly, I'll be happy to deal with you no matter where you are. I do shipping from here to wherever you need it to be shipped. I also, if you fly into Sarasota, I provide an airport shuttle for you. If you need financing, I'm happy to arrange that. We're just like going into the new car dealership. Got a couple of beach bums here. This is how we live down here in Florida. We do the financing. We take trade-ins from people that are out of state, and I can handle the shipping of the trade-in, payoffs, financing, whatever it is, just like going to your dealership and doing the deal. But I can do everything remotely. You don't even have to leave your house. I FedEx the paperwork to you. You sign it. You FedEx it back to me, and all the stuff I supply for you, so you don't have to work to do a car deal. You can just watch the video, say, yeah, let's do the deal. Call me. We'll put numbers together, make sure it's a good fit for everybody, and then leave the rest to me. Next thing you know, it'll be at your doorstep. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If you have any questions, if I left anything out, like I said, my number is 941-915-7637. Please call and I'll be happy to discuss the car with you further. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.